Hello everybody, it's me again. Didn't shave, so look at my crazy hair. So never mind that, let's get right to it. So I want to talk about racing too much. This is a sore subject for many coaches because they network with other coaches. You come to my invitational and I'll come to your invitational. It's this big competition to see, to get the biggest invitational because they make so much money off those invitationals just on like parking fees and concession and all the money that's put into it. Plus the teams have to pay to come, and it's like so much money spent. Like Athens Christian used to host a race in early August or whatever called the NEGA Northeast Georgia Championship. This is the first race of the year, is the championship. So you see what's going on. It's networking for coaches and who pays for it, the runners. So not just the physiological aspects of racing too much will hurt you, but the mental aspect of it. And let me explain what I mean. You lose the sense of urgency because you've got so many races. You always think, well, I don't have to kill myself to win this one because there's always next week. Or, 2 or 3 in 1 week, 5Ks. Oh my God. But, so, you lose a sense of urgency. And then when you need it the most, at the end of the season, the postseason, you're out of gas. So they always say, like, training is like putting money in the bank. Racing is spending the money. It's not exactly like that, but it's pretty close. That's the good way to think about it. Racing yourself into shape. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because you're practicing losing. You don't want to practice losing if you want to be the best. If you want to be a champion. You want to champion winning, not champion wearing yourself out before the postseason comes. So there's that. Hang on just a second. Okay, I had to gather my thoughts. So, my perfect season, what I would recommend would be 5 races only. That includes the state championship. Maybe have Foot Locker as an option, after the, because you've got like 2 or 3 weeks to prepare for Foot Locker or Nike or whatever postseason race that you want to do, like national race. But so I would say, 3 up until region. And region, I would only just do well enough to place. So you might do 4 before region. And then region, you just run well enough to place. Because usually, unless you're in a really tough regional, you're not going to need to kill yourself. Some of them you will. But, and if you're on a team that's not going to qualify as a team, then you have to run hard. So you have to make your schedule accordingly. So choose your battles wisely and keep that in mind. If you have one of those coaches that likes to race a whole lot, then you just need to sit down with him and explain to him that this is your career and that some of these other early season meets is a good place to let his not so talented or not so hardworking kids shine. That's the way I would put it to him, is take the other kids out of the comfort zone by having the number 1, win the race and let them step up for the team. That's how I would approach the coach in that situation. And just be conscious of that. There's only so many times that you're going to be able to mentally push yourself to that extreme that you will need to win big races. And I wouldn't do that in August. I don't even know if I'd do it in September. Think about it. Every other week is ideal. Starting in October. Every other week. 2 a month. And then, so, yeah, you don't want to wear yourself out mentally or physically. And that's all I got to say about that. Until next week.